Hello guys, welcome to today's video on how to use execute if. Now, you probably want to know how to use something like execute if. You're probably doing it in a repeating command block. That's what I would advise. Right now, let's talk about what we can do with execute if. The first thing that's there is execute if biome. If that's executing if the biome right where these coordinates are is the type of biome that is there, or if it is a biome that has this, has that structure. That's what if biome does. If biome here does has structure igloo right there, then just continue on with the command if it has that. Now, for execute if block, it's a bit cooler. I will do the block above the command block, which if that, I would use if that block is a lever. I like using that. If it is powered true, then you'll actually notice that the signal will come out of the command if that is true. Facing. It's basically wireless redstone. Like to that way. Just to this way. It's right there. So this is a way to send wireless redstone with commands. And the next execute if blocks. Now, execute if blocks is a bit different. Let's execute if block somewhere like there to 1, 1, 1. It's basically just a square. If that is, it's like the clone command. It's like if it is, if it's like that and it's all unmasked are pretty much the same, except I'm pretty sure with masked you can just continue the command. So if it's like that, then it'll just be on. Masked, it'll do that. And just that all thing is just that. Every single block, all of it is there. But masked will detect at least if there's, okay, no, not at least if there's one. That's how execute if blocks goes. Execute if data. Okay, this might not be what you think it is. Execute if data is like if an entity has the path of fuse. Now, only TNT has fuse, so it'll say no, because I don't have that NBT tag. Which, I do use that one when using interactions, the interaction entities, for other things. But, move on. Execute if dimension. This just executes if you're in that dimension. If it's in that dimension. Execute if entity. This is executing if an entity exists. Like if an entity exists with certain data. exception on that one. But if loaded is if chunks are loaded, like if that block is loaded. If predicate, okay. So predicates are things like that are custom, usually made with a data pack. So, and same with functions. So I wouldn't touch them too much. But if score is if score for me, say cave, I made that scoreboard sometime, matches a range of like 1 dot dot if it's 1 or higher. But I wouldn't match that. It would just be cave. But that's for that. Now this can be used for a lot of things, like if block is pretty good to use, but other than that, it's good. It's good to use. Thank you for watching this tutorial.